If you're tired of freezing your butt off in winter, maybe it's time you get a hot tent stove. Today we're taking a look at the Naturehike Icefield hot tent stove. I've been reviewing so much Naturehike gear lately that it seems like I'm being paid by them. I mean, look at me. The tent, the mattress, the table, and now soon to be stove are all by Naturehike. But I assure you, all my reviews are not sponsored. I paid for all the gear myself. But there's a good reason I've bought so much Naturehike gear in the past. It's great gear at a great price. When I took this stove out of the box, I was shocked at how small it is. The shelves, ash drawer, and chimney pipes all packed down into this tiny package. It measures 12 inches tall, 7 inches wide packed, or 17.5 inches wide with the shelves, and 15.75 inches deep with an asterisk, which I'll get into later. The stainless steel construction feels solid, not flimsy, and all the edges are well finished without any sharp edges or corners. The viewing glass on the side window is a huge plus. Who doesn't love to sit and stare at the fire in the cold? There are 2 air vents in the front that let you control the burn rate. Setup is straightforward and simple. It comes with 4 sections of chimney pipes and 2 optional warming shelves. Just connect the chimney pipes, slide in the shelves, and it's ready to burn. You can easily set this thing up even with big bulky gloves on. After spending some time with the stove, I'll go over the pros and the cons. First, the pros. I love the expandable shelves. Not only does it expand your cooktop, it makes it easy to control the heat by moving your pot around slightly off to the sides. So that way you can have like a rip-roaring hot surface, but still be able to put your pot on there for a gentle simmer. If you're preparing a dish like in stages, such as linguine clams, you can keep your noodles warm as you prepare the other ingredient. It also works as a tabletop to keep your food warm while you enjoy it slowly. Very handy if you're eating in a cold environment. Overall, the construction feels great and it's easy to use. Now for the negatives. The listing shows the stove to have a length of 15.75, but it's misleading. 15.75 is the length with the handles. The actual stove is only 13.5 inches, so it's not going to fit a standard 15-inch piece of firewood. This was one of the reasons why I bought this stove, thinking it could use standard firewood. Minor gripe, but keep that in mind when you're doing your research. The stove only comes with 4 sections of chimney, which is pretty much unusable for a hot tent. Will it work? Yes. But it can also burn down your tent if you're not careful. To make it usable in a hot tent, you'll need to purchase additional sections of chimney to get the opening at least 2 feet above the stove jack of your tent. You'll also need a chimney damper. Without this, your stove and your chimney is gonna glow red hot and you're gonna burn through wood like crazy. It's also highly recommended that you get a spark arrestor to prevent sparks from burning tiny holes all over your tent. Highly recommend do not get a spark arrestor like this. The holes on this one are way too small and eventually all the soot and the ash will start building up and it'll clog the holes, completely blocking your chimney. These 3 things will add about $60 to the total cost of the stove, bringing it to about $200. Still not bad if it weren't for these next 2 issues. You notice something weird with the stove? Yeah, it's missing the latch for the door and the ring to control the air intake. They broke off already. The door latch broke off the morning of the first night after using it, and the ring broke off the second time when I was using it at home. The latch could be a manufacturing defect. The rivet that holds the latch in is too tight, so instead of pivoting on the rivet during opening, it forces a thin piece of metal to bend and eventually breaking off. The part that holds the air intake ring is made of brass, so I guess it got too hot and it just bent off. I contacted Naturehike about these 2 broken parts and they offered to send me a new replacement door with a new design, so hopefully they fix the issues. Issue number 2. Even though this stove is made of, quote, rust-free stainless steel, it's still rusted. Just being outside, the morning dew was enough to cause it to rust. Naturehike told me this stove is made of 430 stainless steel, not 304 stainless. 430 is a cheaper quality steel and is a poor choice for outdoor equipment because it's prone to rust. Unlike 304 steel, which is food grade and used in high quality eatware like Yeti mugs and pots and pans. Overall, I really wanted to like this stove. It looks great. The shelves, in my opinion, are a must for a hot stove. And it's good at a retail price of $139 minus the extra parts that you have to buy. But the broken parts and the easily prone rust are a deal breaker for me. Now, before you go and hit that dislike button, don't take it personally. I'm just trying to be honest without selling you everything I review. It seems like whenever I make a review product and I don't recommend it, people like to dislike the video for some reason. But anyways, I hope you found my honest review helpful. And if you're interested in a video where I go hot stove camping with this stove, I'll put the link in the descriptions below. Anyways, thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Right, Lucy?